So here I am on my fresh guide. I have edited the URL and added a subject and removed my bio box so it's even more empty than it was before. So before I add any content, what I do before that is I start thinking about how I'm going to organize that content once I start pulling it in. And the primary thing there to think about is these tabs up top. So if you're working with a teacher and they have specific sort of sub topics that they're working with, that's really ideal. So, for example, when I was working with a teacher doing ancient Greece, she had really specific things that her group studied. So it was like geography, government, art and architecture, the Olympics. So that I just took what she had and that's what I used. Same thing when I had a class doing like world religions. Each religion got its own tab. That was pretty easy. So in other situations where maybe a teacher doesn't have those specific subtopics or it's a general guide for a subject where it's maybe serving different classes for different purposes, it's up to us as the librarian to organize how we're going to share that information, which of course is what we like to do. So with a subject like dinosaurs, there's a few ways I could do that. I could do it like the time periods, like Triassic, Jurassic, Cretaceous periods. I could, like with younger students, sometimes they just group them into meat eaters and plant eaters. That could be another option. If it was older students, I might do like different subtypes of dinosaurs, so like theropods or sauropods, which are like the big long neck guys. I could do it that way. And I'm thinking for this purpose, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick with those three time periods of the Mesozoic, the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. I can change, if that doesn't work out, I can always change it later, but that's what I'm going to start with. So I'm going to create a new tab here, a new page, and I'm going to call it Triassic and save. And there's my first button. And then again, for each individual page, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to change this to Triassic. So it's nice and clean and easy for the user to see where they are. And I'm going to add Jurassic here. Now this might come to bite me later when I'm trying to use search terms, but I'm going to hope for the best. Here I am editing that URL. There it is. And then I'm going to do Cretaceous, which I think I know how to spell. And then just same here. And if I do make a spelling error, thankfully, I can't edit this later. Cretaceous. There we go. I think that's spelled right. And then I might add, if I'm getting really ambitious, maybe I'll add an extra tab here called Modern Dinosaurs. And I'm going to change my URL here to birds, just to be kind of tricky. So now I have my top level pages, and I'm going to start adding content. And I'm going to get more into organizing the content on each individual page in my next video.